Alright. And now a little adjustment there. Ah, yes, very good. Next. Well, I suppose eventually Genshin will load. Inevitably, it will happen. In the meantime... Okay, let's see. We are definitely live. It says so right on it. I think. Yes. No. No. Are we not live? Okay, we are live. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Alright then, now all I need to do is post a link to Discord. You know, it will not let me save in the teapot. Or I should say, it will let me save in the teapot, but it will not allow me to load the game back into that location. Isn't that strange? Oh well. There we go. So... we have a whole bunch of things open in the event. Let's see here. So there's different things going on in here. It's... honestly, I'm not entirely sure how to navigate all this stuff and what this has to do with the area I'm in. But, I guess we'll just go over here and do things. See what happens. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Everything is where it should be, I think. So yesterday I wanted to figure out how to get up there and it wouldn't let me. But I think today, now that this event's triggered, it'll probably let us get up there. I'm actually more curious about the island. The obvious shooting gallery. This is going to be some kind of crazy racing game, I bet. Don't know what's on this zone yet. But I would say 25% is a fair estimation of how far we've gotten. Hold on a second, I need to grab my expeditions. Wait. Gotta go back. Alright, fire this up. I should probably switch the dailies to Luwei and see, at least see what the daily quests there do. I really should. Okay. Should I switch them to different things? I betcha if I go looking. No, I guess they didn't add the new area into an expedition location. Oh well. Let me see. Gotta wait for that to finish building up. That's fine. Alright, let's go. Let's go explore more stuff. New instrument available for trial. I don't know what it's talking about. Give me an actual piano and I might be able to play something. But try to make me play a controller? You'd think it would be easy. I've been using controllers all my life, but no, I don't really play rhythm games. Foam flower? Foam flower. Why do I find the term foam flower off-putting? Sounds gross.
想像とは確かに違ったけど、よくあることだ。
Hey, sup? Wait till you guys see Greenland.
私がクレームを入れなかったら、私にお客さんからクレームが入っちゃうよ。
ああ、いや、俺の言い方が悪かった。実際の現実と俺の想像はよくずれるって言いたかったんだ。
それって、
ああ、例えば山頂に登って景色を眺めようとしたら、突然濃霧が立ち込めて山を降りる道すら見えなくなったり、テントに戻ったら中に炎スライムが入り込んでて、俺が集めた木材をいつの間にか全部燃やしてたり。
なんだかかわいそう。
I think that this guy's gotten himself cursed.
これも全部旅を彩る。
I think he needs to figure out who cursed him or his family line and sort it out.
空気も綺麗だし、魔物もいない。これで十分ラッキーさ。
一番ラッキーなのは、お前がそういう心構えを持ち続けられるやつだってことだと思
う。お、アシャが何か見つけたみたいだな。
鳴き声がわかるのかよ。短期間で打ち解けすぎだろ。
That Asha's really just a bad omen. Why is it so obsessed with dyeing the flower field such ominous colors? Yesterday it was a mess of purple and orange, like a twisting flying serpent from a desert. The day before was an awful clash of red and green. What? They just wanted to make it Christmas. They just wanted to make Uncle Red proud. The circles of all shapes and sizes scattered throughout. A single glance forces me to stop and consciously regulate my breathing for a while, lest my heart starts skipping bars instead of beats. The creature may fancy itself an artist, but its art is avant-garde to the point of absurdity. Wood could even stand to look at these. Lately, I've been spending all my time waging war against it. I once wondered if I could block it out, keep it from entering the play area, but the whole field is too large. I tried to block the Asha's route itself, but by the time I set up a fence, I realized the blasted thing can jump higher than a Yumkasaurus. And once I dropped my guard, it got right back to its artistic endeavors. I swear it's driving me crazy. I can't chase it, I can't catch it, it paints, and I clean up, and I tell you, cleanup takes forever. Once I wipe the sweat from my brow, I raise my head and get treated to the side of the next painting. Does it have something against me? We go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth every day. I dare say that fitness maniac coach from the Collective of Plenty doesn't work out half as much as I've been made to. The resort's about to open for business. This cannot continue. I finally swallowed my pride and begged, please, oh great Asha, please stop painting. Let me eat and sleep in peace. It chirped back in some language I didn't understand, but it did cease its painting. Good. Let's just leave the fields blank. Emptiness is the greatest form of beauty. I can finally go get some food. I hope the Asha gives me more time. Otherwise, I don't know how long I can keep this up.
人間なら話せばわかるかもしれないが、片方がアシャだとな。
よし、助けてやろうぜ。アシャ、準備はいいか？
Let's bring all the other Ashas over to paint the field.
だって、アシャたちの得意なことはペイントだろ？見ればわかるさ。
そうだけど。
それに、アシャの心は単純だ。スタッフに迷惑をかけようと思ったわけじゃなくて、ただこの何の変哲もない草原が嫌だったんだと思う。
それに、
They despise the beauty of nature, the Asha. They can't stand it.
アーティストのアシャが認めてくれて、スタッフの悩みも解決できるかも。
そういうことだ。
いい考えだな。 超低者の素質
Or they could
が
have a game of, what's that game with the squid? The Nintendo game? The first-person shooter? They could hold that in the field. Running around, painting over, painting over each other's stuff, claiming territory.
おーいなあ通訳さん何言ってるかわかるか
運びたいものがあるか助けが必要な人が近くにいる
I haven't played the game, but I think it's brilliant.
全然違うけど
I think it's a brilliant variation of first-person shooters, mixing in a weird way, it's almost like Go. At least that's what it looks like from a total outsider. It's such a strange game. Why can't I think of the name? Ink, squid, something. I forget the name. Anyway, Snyder loved it.
見てたら
It
竜
looked
と似
cool.
たボディーランゲージを使ってることに気づいた
それ本
うちの母さんは翼を上げることで今日は早めの夕飯にするからさっさと帰ってきなさいとお前分かってるだろうなの全く違う2つを表現する
当それってどうやって見分けてるの
子供の頃は見分けられなくて早めに帰った結果お仕置きされてた
I don't understand why they move the lips at all if the lips are going to be so far off the mark for the voice acting. Even when I had it in Chinese, it wasn't synced properly. So it's not just because I've got it in a different language. I don't know, it's weird. So, we're gonna immediately violate that poor guy's field and ruin his day. I don't know. I mean, anime get their lip syncing right most of the time.
コロコロが通ったところには絵の具の種が花を咲かせるぞ
Just a bunch of paint Zambonis lying around. Oh, hold on a second. I'm still on neutral. I'm trying to remember how to change. Okay, there it was. Flowers should be yellow and red, right? Maybe the occasional blue. Hmm.
ベネットもアシャも前向きで積極的でいつも他のやつのことを気にかけてるきっと類友ってやつだないいやつといいやつは引き寄せ合うんだ
This event really makes me feel like I stumbled into a different game. I know I've described Genshin as less of a game and more of a dozen games stacked on top of each other, but this area really feels like it's from a completely different world. Really? Whopper flowers are attacking? Okay, I remember how to get out now.
烈日よ私に従え聞け太陽の矛を
Though, to be fair, Skirk and Motorhead already feel like they belong in a different universe from the rest of the cast.
頑張るぞ。
Hooray! We have despoiled the beauty of nature. It doesn't look too bad.
わー、すごい。海の花園がやっとそれっぽくなったよ。みんなお疲れ様だぞ。あとはあのスタッフに声をかければいいんだよな。皆様。
Now, how do we get up into that blimp thing? The airship.
大丈夫だからゆっくり話してくれ。
はい、私はカラフル崖のメインアトラクションふわふわ風のリア社の担当スタッフです。さっきまで高いところにいたんですが、ここの草原が急に花の海になったのが見えたんです。すっごく芸術的でびっくりして望遠鏡を落とすところでした。皆さんはカラフル崖の救世主です。
What happened to the whole, oh no, they keep painting the fields and we hate it and have to clean it? Why do you even show me that?
え、すごそうだな。本当にいいのか？もちろん。いいえ、絶対だ。同僚がお世話になったんですし、代わってお礼させていただきたいんです。 この体験は報酬よりも貴重だと思いますよ。でもやっぱりもちろん引き受けるぜ。どうやって行けばいいんだ？ついてきてください。熱気球に乗って行きますよ。
Oh, okay, good. That's where I wanted to go anyway. Hey, how's it going?
努力は報われるべきだ。
Let's see. Alright, so... Up here? So exactly where we went yesterday and then didn't find a way up. But I guess that's changed now. I don't know why, but this balloon keeps making me think of Maple Story. I haven't even played Maple Story. The yellow one, not the blue one.
もちろんです。山に遮られていない開けた場所なら、ヒューヒュー丘の屋上プールからでも、ティティ島の海岸からでも見えますよ。二人ともいい感じに仕上げてね。
うわ、テンション上がってきたぜ。どんな色にしようかな。俺のラッキーカラーか。
チャスカ、見てたよな。
情報量が多すぎる。
俺、多分分かったぜ。仲間と協力して勝ち抜けば調査。
そこまでたくさん。
Let's just move on from this conversation. I have a feeling no information is gonna come out in this.
自信満々だな。
おいら、両チーム、準備はできましたか？
Okay. I'm gonna point something out after we finish up here. There are a few points of interest in this theme park. And a couple places that I definitely do want to explore. But, oh, really? Holy crap, it is that Squid Game.
やっぱオレンジだな。燃える。
We're gonna kill each other with ink now? Paint over your opponent's zone with your own paint.
炎の色だ。
Alright, let's do this.
追いつかれた。早く絵の具爆弾を発射しないと。悪い悪い。でも全力を出さない方が。
Well, we're losing. Huh, how about that? Alright, good enough, I guess. Well, now somehow we're ahead. I guess he's not terribly good at this. What? Is it over already? Ah, first round. Okay. I see. Where do you want me to go? Oh, hey, there's one of those things here. Probably shouldn't jump off, but I see it right there. Hold on. It's right around here-ish. Yeah, close enough. I can find it. Okay, let's see. Going around. Whoa, careful. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the game with the Inklings that Nintendo made, where they fight to paint territory. The first-person shooter. This thing keeps making me think of that. Oh, shit. Oh, well, I lose. Oh, it put me back up here. Well, thanks. Hey, you have a shotgun. That's not fair. And bombs? Well, I've got more than 50% of it now, because you're sitting around doing nothing a lot. Did that shotgun give you the win? Yeah, I can't think of the name of it. Alright, so... once they're done talking, I'll point out. What? What? Oh, I guess it's a torch. I thought it was going to be a fire hose or something. Okay, so... hold on, it wants me to take a picture too. Okay, so... Oh, hey, I unlocked a new color somehow. Well, there's a place where I can use that. So I get that this is just a temporary one-time event and all, and they put a lot of effort into it, but I just gotta say, when you look out over this territory here, let me get a little higher up so we can really do a comparison. Let me get up to that. That'll be a good spot. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with the official version, but I don't know how much of this they're gonna strip out after the event, but ugh, come on. There we go. Okay. No, no, no! Ah! Fork! Why are you so hard to control? Okay. There. Alright. There we go. So much more difficult to climb these than other structures. Alright, so we look out over this. It doesn't look too bad, right? Now that we added a little bit of color, it actually looks better with the red, blue, and yellow stripes, or orange maybe. Now I want to compare that against a previous area. I want to pick a place that's high up again so that we can look down. Alright. I have to always give it a second. Let's get up here. I'm gonna fall, aren't I? No, I'm not. I got this. Okay, looking from up at another high point. Plenty of flowers and things on the way up. Which area looks better? The one we were just looking at? Or this? This one gets me excited to go exploring and running around and seeing things. Finding out what's over the horizon, what's down in those misty valleys. There's other spots in Chenyu Vale that are even more spectacular with all the cherry blossoms and everything. Even this river has an incredible amount of spectacle to it. We just want to go down and look around at all this stuff. And it doesn't really matter where you go. It's always spectacular around here. And I could point to a half dozen other places in the game that we could go and be like, look at this, look at that. Like, I love exploring this game and the crazy stuff they've made. But this area feels low effort by comparison to the other areas. Let me try to pick another spot that we can look down from. I mean, it's got some areas of interest and some stuff I like, but I don't know. Come on, just let me get it. I'm also struggling a lot more with basic things like climbing here. Like, the terrain is fighting me all the time when I'm trying to move around in it. But this feels like more like a golf course. You know, at least this spot looks pretty cool. Over here. But I mean, if I even compare this against Natlin proper, like I just warp back to Natlin and look around there, it won't be... Can you swim? Well, you won't be able to swim very far before your character runs out of stamina. Have I checked what I need? See, this is a bit difficult to explain because I think I just need to keep going through the event and doing things. Because even when I go inside the different stuff, it's got, like, there's a current total score of 0 out of 3,000. I don't know what it's talking about. Yeah, I think I just need to keep doing the event, and then I'll unlock whatever the hell's going on with all of this. Because there does seem to be a lot. Yeah, this requires Sun Spray Spirit. I don't know what that is yet. I think we just keep doing the event until these things unlock. Boat speed? I don't know. Let me see. You want to take a boat from Mondstadt to here? Well, a lot of the map is blank to me. But I would say... probably not. No, 100% impossible. Can't be done. You take a boat from Mondstadt, you can't get out of this puddle here. Even if you get to sea, if you started in the sea, you're blocked right here. Because this is the impassable line. So this line says no. So even if you decided, all right, fine, I'll start from here, which is a pretty big cheat at that point. Impossible line says no crossing. And all of this, yeah, you can't do it. It's completely impossible. And that's without even getting into the unexplored regions where I haven't looked at what's up. But somehow you'd have to go down this way, and I think there's a desert somewhere. And look at this pass. This narrow pass is the only way to go forward at some point. To get into Natlin, you'd have to go through here. Because everything else, yeah, there's just a lot of red lines telling you no can do. So there's no possible way. Anyway, back to our holiday resort. Oh my gosh, I actually landed on a rope for once. Alright, let's go this way. We'll save the thing I'm most interested in for last, and we'll hit this part up. I think Mondstadt is supposed to have a port. Mondstadt is unfinished as a region. Like, it was fairly obvious when I first played it. Remember, I hit a spot where I went through a gate into an area. It had special enemies guarding it. Well, they weren't that special now, but at the time I hadn't seen them much. And it led into this obvious more area with a big gate, only to be told, nope, can't go here. And that's been there since the game was released. There's a couple other places where it just cuts. You can tell there's supposed to be territory here. And I'm not kidding about that gate. It was like I literally walked through a big gate, and there were enemies guarding it. And then there was a big grass field on the other side, and Paimon just said, nope, can't go this way, and pushed me back. So Mondstadt is an unfinished area, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have a port town somewhere. But, currently it does not. If I were to take a wild guess, I would say that the ocean would go this way, and it would be possible you'd have to open up an area here. Now, I have no idea where the final regions are supposed to be. Russia could be... well, it could be anywhere, honestly. They could stick it anywhere they feel like. They could put it here. They could put it over here. You'd expect it to be north because it's going to be cold, but... as I said, it could go anywhere. They could always just decide to make it Antarctica and put it far, far to the south. There you go. I don't know who's using pyro sigils as a currency. You could literally get pyro sigils from taking pictures. Doesn't seem like a very stable currency to me. Oh? So you think it's gonna be here? Or you think they're gonna put it up in this area, huh? I really feel like they should put something here. Honestly, of all the locations, this area seems like it needs to be filled in the most. Because what's up with this narrow pass? Break all their stuff. No, No, this beast doesn't feel very fun to play. Maybe for short bursts. Some of the other beasts you could play as feel like they're more fun. Nod Krya? The autonomous region? Really? They've decided to delay the lead villain's spot for another year, huh? Is that so? Well, it'll probably take me a year to get caught up in the content anyway, so... Koholosaurs? Sees water? Paimon were on an island. She's seen water constantly. We should buy the poor kid a second glove. His current ones are mismatched. It's like when you can't find a pair of matching socks, you have to put two different ones on until you do laundry, except it's with his gloves. Then again, knowing his luck, he probably loses one glove every time he buys a pair. Oh, really? Solar cult, huh? The next region is into the solar cult. I feel like that they should be focusing on getting the Abyss developed. I could spitball all kinds of wild ideas for things that they could do with the game. But I think the Abyss should be central to what they should be developing, from what I've seen. Lots of things I could paint, but I don't have a reason to. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Wait, it's not gonna be a crazy race?
私と旅人
It's not gonna be Mario Kart in the water? Aww.
泥船じゃないのか？ちょっとパイモン、ひどくない？ごめんごめん。順風満帆に行くといいな。きっと大丈夫だよ。
Don't ride the same boat as Bennett. It'll fall apart.
普段はサーフィンばっかしてるから、たまにはこういうのも悪くないよね。おお。
Alright.
一瞬で役割分担。やっぱ息ぴったり
Why
だ
are
ね。
there fish in your
グルグル
eyeballs?
を空気でいっぱいにして、今すぐにでもフェリーに飛び乗りたい気分。
You know, we have seen a lot of really weird eyeballs. Does getting a vision do something to your eyes? You can ring the bell to instruct them to activate the wave machine. Carefully time the waves to guide the ship into the shark's mouth! Okay. Okay.
出発するのはここで、目的地はあそこ。
This isn't what I was expecting here at all.
竜のスタッフに指示を出して、ウェブメーカーを起動しよう。
Oh, there it is. Okay. The boat turns when the wave machine pushes it. Okay. Um.
悪くない品だ。気に入った。
Okay. Well, there should be some stuff around here. Let's look. Huh, suck the bird eggs right through from underneath. Let me see. Ah, I see it.
止める勇気はあるか?
Right up on the nose. Alright. Yoink. See, I knew there was going to be one up there, and yet I can't get to it easily. I'm going to have to change forms again. I wish I could just put the alternate forms in character change slots. You know what I mean? Rather than having to go around and find it each time. Alright. Hello there, bot. Time of Humans. It was ruled by the Vichamp and Sorens. Ha! You could ride on these things as mounts. Make it a chocobo race. I can't, there we go. Sometimes the camera just has to misbehave on me. Alright.
あ、ここの設備 まだ未完成だったんだ。ビクトミリアのスタッフがいるぞ。手伝ってもらうか？
Sure, let's ask the dinosaur dog.
ごめん。これを作ってくれない？
Honestly, a Final Fantasy crossover seems like it would have worked great. I bet you if they put Tifa and Lockhart on a banner, it would make $1 million.
じゃあ伝わらないみたいだな。そうだね。どうしよう。待って待って。いいこと思いついた。
There's definitely fish in your eyes.
キュキュキュキュキュ。わあ、ダメ。コホラ竜の鳴き声じゃわからないみたい。そうだ。今度は何を思い出したんだ？ビクトミ竜の大好物は蛍光ツのキノコなんだって。リファが言ってたんだけど、ちょうど持ってるんだ。今度こそ助かった。食べてもらえばきっと心が通じ合うよ。
Well, you're not a monster tamer, that's for sure. Oh no, you gave it dinosaur catnip. What have you done?
やっぱり遠出するときはいろいろ用意しておくべきだね。カチーナちゃんの言う通りだった。通じ合ってなさそうだな。終わった。ザブザブは
I know Monster Hunter does a lot of crossovers. Literal corporations will buy their way into the game.
旅人さん、何かいい方法知らない？わかった。じゃあお願い。
No, what we really need is Dark Souls. That's the crossover we need. You know, if I transform into that, I can talk to it.
いい子だね。旅人は一緒じゃないの？
We don't need you to try to interpret.
旅人は
Oh, are we hiding the fact that I can transform? Oh.
親切にどうも。蛍光ツのキノコを食べる？一口どう？
Metal Gear Solid? That's what we need. Otacon. Yes. Put Otacon on the next banner.
気に入ってもらえてよかった。全部あげるよ。触ってみてもいい？友達になってくれないかな。じゃあよろしくね。
So what do you want me to do? Exactly? Yeah. The just talk over the codec. Chief. I like the codec. I like the codec conversations. They were great. I love the way he talks about recharging his batteries by eating glow caps, and they just decide to go along with it. And then, of course, in-game it works. You eat a glow cap, and the batteries in your devices recharge. And he's like, yeah, I ate the glow cap, like you said, and it recharged my batteries. Yeah, uh-huh. Or the time you get, on New Game Plus, you can get the Patriot, I think it was called, the gun that Big Boss uses, or I should say Boss uses, and it's got infinite bullets. Like, how do you do that? Well, you see the clip; it's shaped like an infinity symbol. Ah, yes, that'd get you infinite bullets, all right. Use spirit-seeking powers to create a chompy chompy shark and wave machine at the designated locations. How? I can materialize objects as a bat?
施設を作ってほしいんだ。ウェーブメーカーの位置が肝心だよ。
Okay. You want one of them here? How does this work? I'm confused.
出発するのはここで。目的地はあそこ。
Okay.
まずは施設を作ってほしいんだ。ウェーブメーカーの位置が肝心だよ。
What am I expected to do here? Oh, I can freeze things. Well, that's... I really don't get what I'm supposed to do here. What do you want from me? I'm completely perplexed here. I have no idea what you want me to do. Somehow materialize wave machines, but how? I don't get it. Even slightly. Preparing construction. What? What do you want me to do? What is it? I'm gonna have to look this up. I am completely confused. Let's see, it's called Twilight Cruise. Let's type Twilight Cruise Genshin How To. See what comes up. Alright, let's see. Okay. Place amusement facilities. You need to indwell an Ictomosaurus spirit sconce located nearby. think I get it now. Let's find out. Okay. Scan the sign. And then... Okay. Like that. And then... Oh, it reclaimed it. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I need to find another sign, I guess. Or something. Is that it? What's going on? Go? There was a hint button. Okay. Not much of a hint. Let's call it complete and see what happens.
リュウちゃん賢いね。よくできたね。それじゃあいくよ。あー、フェリーが浅瀬に乗り上げちゃった。もう一回や。
Alright, let's see. Where'd the signs go? Okay, there's the problem. Maybe this would have made a lot more sense if I had played Natlin. Alright, this will shoot you that way. Let's try this. Alright, let's try it now.
リュウちゃん賢いね。よくできたね。それじゃあいくよ。ナイスタイミング。
Ah! I'm sitting there hammering the button and it's not doing.
浅瀬に乗り上げちゃった。もう一回やってみよう。リュウちゃん
Back on it.
賢いね。
I have no idea why it wouldn't trigger until I move the camera.
いくよ。ナイスタイミング。息ぴったりだったね。私の考えがわかるのよ。天才イクトビリュウだね。
Alright. Well, at least now I know how it all works, so if they want to do another one, I'll be like, okay.
ありがとう。全部君のおかげだよ。 なでしてもいい？かわいいねプルル。そのモアナにそろそろそいつを返してやらないと。そっか、じゃあ私はここで待ってるよ。旅人が帰ってきた時に分かんなくなっちゃうからね。本当にかわいいね。今度おばあ様にイクトミ流の言葉を教えてもらおう。旅人、お腹は大丈夫？よかった。はあ、あのイクトミ古流を見せてあげられなくて残念。すっごくおとな
Yes,
しくて
yes, you
可愛
met
か
my
ったんだから。
persona. It was very
イクト
nice.
ミ流と仲良くなるために霊
Let's
園
move
のあ
on.
る集落で蛍光ツのキノコを取ってのんびりするのもいいかなとか。
Okay. Let's see. There's one there in the water slide. Oh.
Yeah.
I saw a couple more of those nearby.
加速するぞ。
Can't just have gaps in your water slide. What are you doing? Are you mad? Ack. All right,
止める
recharged.
勇気はあるか？
I see you.
アクセル全開。
The motorcycle is so insanely OP when it comes to mobility.
Yeah.
Even if I still suck at steering the thing. I'm gonna go grab some ice. I'll be right back. Clark Kent. No, Clark Kent's way stupider. He gets away with just a pair of glasses. Alright. Ice. Ah. Well then. Oops. Okay. Ah yes, a challenge not meant for humans. The bean-eating shark? Wait, what? They are? Who left these lumps, these floating poop balls in the, thing? That's not very good. Not very sanitary. Oh well.
止める勇気はあるか
Ice. It's cold. It helps fight the heat. It's crazy. During the summer, this horrible giant ball of fire appears in the sky. It's unnatural, I tell ya. It brings the temperatures up to unreasonable levels. Why, it actually gets above 0. What the heck?
加速するぞ
Whoops. Ran out of gas. Well, let's see. What do you guys want to do?
俺の実力を見せてやる
What?
見せてみろ
A fight? Okay. Not much of one. Ah! Okay.
姿を見せよオンズ。
もうええよ
道溢れよ。
Phase 3? No? Oh, okay. You know, we have not been finding furniture in this place. I was expecting a whole bunch of stuff for the teapot that was on theme to this area. But that's not what's been happening. Corn. Dragon fruit. Not sure what those are. Urgent delivery that needs delivering. A guest in blue pants on the beach. Ooh, a recipe for a fancy drink?
アクセル全開
Alright, who's got blue pants? It was like the first person I bumped into. Just wait till the tide comes in, then it'll get really fun. It's way hotter inside my home than outside. Everyone who comes in says the same thing and complains about how hot it is. No joke. Seriously. What can I say? I've spec'd my home for winter, not summer. Without air conditioning, though, that makes the summers brutal. If I were to paint my roof white, I bet that would help. There you are. Gotcha. Quest. How long till we can roll for this guy in the gacha? Oh, the costume's too hot. He needs a drink. Pippipan Idol Competition Brochure. Bear the miracle of the blooming Gutsti Slee? And let the sacred flame ignite your spile. In the name of... Oh, please stop with the proper nouns. I present you a dance of welcome. Shrine on. Are you pursuing the path of strength? You! Does searching for that path consume your every waking moment? You! Do you feel your heart crying out for more? Then you are in luck! You're only one step away from becoming an idol of your dreams. And the opportunity is right here in front of you. After obtaining the recognition of 3 judges and advancing to the finals, you will face off against the actors of the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Fight for the title of the Unmatched Idol. A passionate dancing coach, a professional who will shape the muscle power into the idol strength. Judge 2, the sales champion of the people of the Springs, a real marketing maestro and public servant to whom hearts are like an open book. Judge 3, Iona, a special guest critic hailing from Fontaine's fashion world, an observer of the Pippin Idol competition. Young actors and actresses join the competition and earn the recognition of the judges. Embark on a path to pursue your dreams and push your limits. Boy, you know, at first it started out like a military recruitment brochure. Uncle Sam wants you! You would think that opening a couple windows would help, but after opening all the windows, yeah, not as much as you'd expect, honestly. It's weird how hot it gets compared to the outside. And then I crawl into my studio, which has multiple layers of padding and a couple of computers running. And that just makes it even hotter in this specific room, on top of everything else. In previous years, it got way worse, though. So there was one year where it got... I'm not sure if it got all the way up to 100 degrees outside or not, but it was definitely in the high 90s. And all of our chocolate denatured. I had bought chocolate, some tubs at a good price, so I had like a whole bunch of, you know, different types. They didn't melt. They got like white spots on them and became terribly inedible. I've never seen anything like it, and honestly, it bothers me, because chocolate's not supposed to do that. Chocolate is supposed to melt. What the hell is the manufacturer doing? Anyway, but that wasn't... We had a whole lot of stuff go bad that year. It was quite a few years back. Just destroyed by heat. Yeah. You want to be like your old man, a dancing idol. I don't know. All I can tell you is it tasted nasty, so we had to throw it all out when that happened. As I said, real chocolate should melt. Even milk chocolate should melt. Even fake chocolate should melt. I don't know why it did that. All right. Well. Look for Chaska. Optional. Look for Bennett. Check out the attractions your companions are visiting. I'm gonna slip over here for a second. Yoink. No, let's not start yet another quest. I've got way too many open. Way too many open. This is where we first entered this area.
アクセル全開
Yes, there.
加速するぞ
Fork. No.
止める勇気はあるか
Gotcha. All right. Well then. We need to figure out where this water slide originates. Use paintballs to color the miles lined up on the tracks. Once they're all the same color, they disappear. Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times. Okay. He was standing on a potato. Well, that's one way to give yourself a little extra height if you're short. Okay, it's a match 3 game. Sort of. It didn't even start! What? What? Oh, hey. More ammo. What happens if I get 4 in a row? Maybe I shouldn't be so patient. Maybe I'm supposed to be more aggressive. I think I'm supposed to be way more aggressive. need to get a higher score. There's no timer this time. Wow. Oh, 15 Primo Gems and such.
加速するぞ。
Chocolate coated for too long. I have heard Breaking Bad is supposed to be excellent, but I don't really have any interest in it. That can't be the only thing these are for. This crazy water slide looking thing is really just for that? That doesn't seem right. Strange. Alright, let's see. Look for Bennett. Where is Waldo? Bennett, could I convince you to wear something a little bit stripier so you're easier to spot? There's another one here. That spot was clearly built for her to do that. That was too perfect to set up. God, these things are such a pain to climb. Maybe I should switch to land so I have the double jump. Her double jump is pretty great. Alright, where is it? It can't possibly be any higher. Well, if it's not up, then it's down. What is this? What are we doing? We're going for a ride? One fish, two fish, red fish, more red fish. How many of them do I need to hit? I guess that was enough? Oh, hey, a feather. Alright, let's see. I found you. Oh no. No. Okay, got him. I successfully Spider-Man to him. Sorry to hear that. You need me to be louder? I mean, I can be as loud as I want, but at a certain point the microphone will just make it sound awful. Easy breezy, not Lannian summer. Welcome to Wavy Bay. It is not open. Go away. Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. Any particular reason to paint this spot? I have a feeling that's what it's going to come down to when I do everything else. This is going to tell me run around the place and paint everything for points. Why do I feel like there should be musical notes floating down here? You know, it'd be nice if you gave me a counter of how many of these I've caught. All right then. I like rain. I actually really do. Don't get to see a ton of it, but it's nice. Still no sign of Bennett. It'd be nice if the event gave me a free Bennett. He's supposed to be pretty good. Take that. A stage that's been unsmeared? This cannot be permitted. Hello. We're not open. Go away. Okay. I've been hearing that a lot lately. Apparently we should have come here tomorrow, not today. No, it's not. Yeah, when you spend a lot of time shoveling snow off of your driveway, your roof, and... Well, at my job I do a lot of snow removal. A hell of a lot. it stops being fun after a while, and snow just becomes, oh no, not again, kind of thing, you know?
加速するぞ
Man, I am not finding Bennett anywhere. I have no idea where he squirreled himself away. But it looks like I found a couple more things.
止める勇気はあるか
Oh, hey, hey! Hey, what's that? What? Oh, you want me to get up there?
加速するぞ
I wasn't expecting them to suddenly take off like that.
コレクションに加えよう
What is this? Eroding avatar of lava. Absorbs thermal energy to survive. Use fire attacks to destroy it. Okay.
この天下で裁く
He must be related to that one boss that was in the onslaught.
これ以上手こずるわけには風情を焼き尽くす
夜の権限
I'm heating you up. Yeah, I see the meter.
烈日よ
Oh, another one.
ミュージックスタート
燃えよ
無に着せ力よ
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try overheating you this time.
石煙に葬られよ
I do like Natlin's music quite a bit.
冒険の褒美だ
Oh, hey!
いい
There's a teapot thingy. Oh, now how about that? Somebody left a boat out there with the motor running. How careless of them. Have I ever gotten stuck under? Well, not under, but I've gotten stuck in and had to call a tow truck. I have experience digging cars that get stuck out and getting them moving again. But there are limits. I had a vehicle that was incredibly uncomfortably low to the ground for this kind of state. It did, every time there was snow, it was, you know, any amount of snow, it was bad. Driving home, you can't stop. Like, you'll get stuck. You know, if you lose momentum, all the snow that's on the ground, you'll just not be able to move again. So, there are traffic lights and things, but you can't actually come to a complete stop. It was horrible driving that thing. I don't have it anymore, thankfully. I've got something significantly better now. But for years, it was... Every once in a while, you know, you'd get a whole bunch of snow at once, and it's like, oh no. It was very uncomfortable driving that home. Honestly, I find how low that vehicle was to the ground to be completely criminal. Like,
加速するぞ
it would scrape its belly on speed bumps. And I have to, you know, had to cross multiple speed bumps every day. And it's like, oh my gosh. Paint them. Oh, it's the gun again. Oh. I don't know why I had so much trouble with that particular balloon.
冒険の褒美だないい記念となる
Well, you can always just buy a snowmobile. The problem with snowmobiles is that they're open air. And when it's 40 below, or worse, when it's 60 below, and you're riding around in a snowmobile, I don't know how people do it. Also, you don't really drive those down streets or around town much. Those are really an off-road kind of thing. I've never owned one myself, but... yeah, snowmobiles are an off-road kind of vehicle. I guess that means you could take a shorter path home. I don't even know how fast the things go. I have known a couple people who seriously, massively injured themselves for life riding them, though. That might be why I was never interested in them myself. Just make an ice cabin.
アクセル全開
Ice and duct tape. I might need to hint on where Bennett is. I feel like I've searched everywhere. And I have found no Bennetts. Let's try Tawavy Bay. Where is Bennett? Google! Alright, let's see. The mobile igloo, yes. I just searched every inch of this place as far as I could tell. Obviously, I missed an inch somewhere. I've gone around and around it. Okay. I've got a screenshot. Now I have to figure out where that is. He's standing under a surfboard with one of those rainbow crossings. So... Oh, I don't think that's here. I think that was in a previous part of the quest. Yeah, those were down, like, over here. Well, maybe that's still part of Wavy Bay. Maybe. Let's look. Okay, yeah, these kind of things. There's a bigger one with a surfboard. But these rainbow-looking things. So... where would more of them be? There's one. No, it's not. There's a couple of them over there. There's one over there. Yeah, like this, with a surfboard in front of it. Obviously not this particular spot. Oh, here's more of them. Well, at least I'm in the right kind of place. Oh, Bennett, where you at, Bennett? I think that this was earlier in the quest chain. I think I should have looked further down. But I'll search a little bit more before I give up and check again.
Yeah.
Seeing a spot on a map would help a lot more. Alright, let me try again. Alright. My last Google search. No, wait. Okay, hold on. That's too far. Okay, it's gotta be this. Okay. I do have a spot that shows me the map this oh crap, I gotta... Okay. There. I should be able to figure this out now. Alright. On the map, it's showing me that he is... What the heck is that? Oh shit, he's over here! Why is he over there? Well, there's the problem. Here I am told to find him in Wavy Bay, and he's all the way down here. Yeah, okay, fine. I guess I need to reevaluate what is and is not Wavy Bay. Alright. That explains why I could not find him. That was way out of the bounds I was searching. Okay. Do I need to go up?
止める勇気はあるか？
This will make climbing easier. This thing's ridiculous. If I could take these out to the rest of the game. Well then. All right. They seem immune to fall damage among all their other ridiculous traits. Walking over water, grappling hooks. Bandit, what are you doing over here, huh? Yep, there's the surfboards and the rainbow thing.
さっきと話が違うだろう。すまない。確かに時間はないが、ゲストの安全が最優先なんだ。どうか理解してほしい。旅人、ちょうどよかった。このスタッフを説得してくれないか？テストしてくれるやつを探してるみたいだったから、経験豊富な冒険者だって証明して、テストの責任も背負うって言ったんだ。そこまでは良かったんだけど。
You might not know this, but the earliest amusement parks did have a fatality rate. The earliest ones, like Coney Island and the like.
何を言ってもテストさせてくれなくなったんだ。ご好意には本当に感謝してる。ただ、橋を渡るときに足を踏み外して水に落ちてしまうようなら、もう少し穏やかなアトラクションの方が。あっちのビーチチェアとか。ああ。そりゃそうだけど、俺は確かに条件を満たした冒険者なんだ。今までのはただ運が悪かっただけで。本当に力になりたいんだ。
Nope, I've never played any of the Just Cause.
信じてくれよ。ナタを救った大英雄がそこまで言うなら。じゃあこうしよう。まずは相棒のアシャに最初のテストを行ってもらう。その様子を一緒に確認すればルートが事前にわかるだろ。すべてが順調に終わったら、アシャ、それでいいか？よし、じゃあ任せたぞ、相棒。
Okay. How would it be if they permanently altered Bennett and gave him this thing for the rest of the game? Forever. Surprise, we've added a 7th star to the constellation that gives him this thing. Okay. Sounds awesome. This is not his friend, the Asha. This is a different one with a regular old green cap instead of the bandana. Did they deceive him? Hey, careful. I just wanted to tag that real quick. It actually does take a small amount of falling damage, just not much. Oh no, the camera thing again? hope that's the right way. Where is he? Uh-oh. I triggered it a little too soon. Oh, well, at least it's kept to the last point we were at. Doggone it. If only it was instant, like the moment I triggered the beast, it would immediately move, but the lag on its attack turns what should be super simple into just... Okay.
成功だ。そんなに難しくなかったな。
アーシャ、よくやったな。お前って運動神経がいいんだな。びっくりしちゃったぜ。
次はベネットの番だよな。
ああ、ウォーミングアップはバッチリだ。任せろ。ああ、気にかけてくれてあり
It'd
が
be
とな。
funny if the entire park fell apart attraction by attraction as he went through. And that was the reason that after the event, there were none of these attractions left. Because every single thing broke as Bennett played it. That would have been perfect.
アーシャ、コーチみたいに前で誘導してくれるのか？頼もしいな。お前が先導してくれるなら事故る心配もないぜ。頼むぞ。
頑張れアシャ、頑張れベネット。
Alright. Oh, hey, Bennett. What'd he do? He's a fire type. Wait, did he hurt himself? No, he didn't take damage. Oh, that was weird. Where do you want me to go? Oh, you're making me run through the same area. Can I fight something as him? Oh shit. We'll try again. So he's a fire swordsman. I thought he was a support. Then again, I don't know what his attack did. Oh, you know what I can do? Ah! I can see him! Hold on a second. Oh, he's got like half his constellation for this test. Okay, let's see. Passion Overload. Launching opponents. 3 successive attacks. If the health of a character within the AoE is equal to or falls below 70%, their health... Oh, he's a healer! A fire healer! That's weird. Scales off his HP. If they have more than... Oh, an attack boost based on his attack. Interesting. So he creates a field, and if you're inside it, you get healed up to 70%, and then your attack boosted. Knowing this game, you'd probably go for the the damage boost. The only question is how much of a damage boost is it? Huh.
冒険だ冒険
It's kind of cool going through the same course you put the thing through.
よしあとちょっとだな落ち着いて
Uh-oh.
ねえゴールが飛んでったぞ
They're moving the goalposts. Better
あ
hurry.
とちょっととか言っちゃったからかそれとも運が尽きたのかいや今は落ち込んでる場合じゃないあしゃ
Hmm.
そうだ
What's that? You're gonna call it Apollo 13? Wait, what? Weren't we on a timer?
あしゃ右だ頑張れあと少しだ
Ooh, I need that. This is how the villain gets us into his trap. He takes us way off course.
ゴールに飛び乗れ
Surprise! We've abducted your Bennett!
心臓がバクバクだ落ち着くまでしばらくかかりそうだな
If you want him back, you have to climb into the abyss and fight us for him.
優秀なコーチと生徒だったな特に最後のコンビネーションはすごかったぞ
ああお前には感謝しないとな旅人お前が俺を信じてスタッフを説得してくれてなかったら困難をこいつと共に乗り越えるチャンスもなかった最後の安全テストクリアだねこれでランニングアシャは正式にオープンできるベネットさん協力してくれて本当にありがとうアシャ聞いたか俺たちやったぞ
Yeah. Yeah, fling small children way up in the air on those jumpy things.
お名前は忘れないよ
That seems safe enough.
まだまだ冒険は続くけど
Guardrails are for
アシャと別れる
wimps.
のがどんどん辛くなってくるなアシャお前がいなくなるときっと寂しいぜいやお前に慰めてもらうなんてダメだな俺は
One of my favorite creative uses for a superpower, I've mentioned it before. It was from Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians of all things.
感情が高ぶりすぎたのか
There's a character
目頭が熱くなって
whose superpower is arriving late. And everyone's just like, oh yeah, that's an incredibly powerful superpower. Oh man, that's like the best one. Very nearly. And it takes you a little while to understand just how insane this superpower is. But one of my favorite moments is the main character's being chased by a whole bunch of guys that are trying to stop him from running off and doing what he needs to do. And the guy with arriving late, he just immediately switches teams and joins the guards pursuing him. And the guards just get further and further behind. And he's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that solves that. Another scene, somebody pulls out a gun and is trying to shoot him and keeps missing. It's just like, yeah, he just keeps arriving late to where the bullets will land. His superpower makes no sense at all, but it's amazing the things he can do with it all the time. Ah.
お前がいてくれてよかったありがとなアシャ
I think it's because they call the eyeballs in this game Oculuses. It makes me think of that series a lot. because the wizards in that series were called oculators. And, well, they used their eyeballs and different lenses to do their magic. It was a weird series of novels. Oh shit. It's a very weird series of novels. Even the premise will sound utterly insane. Alright. Oh, good night, T. Oh, sup? Yeah, you said you're only going to be here for half, and you're right. You managed to be right at the halfway point. Uh-oh. I know what these sparkly things represent. The Abyss. This whole thing is run on abyssal power. We've seen these sparkles before too many times.
ザブザブ湾のメインアトラクションに参加したいのかい？今ちょっと問題が発生しててね。
Oh, you're an employee, not a character? Oh, okay.
観光ポイントで記念写真を撮るなら今撮るよ。
いやいや、ダメでしょ。写真っていうのは後で見た時に温かい思い出を蘇らせるための手段でしょ。私たちが欲しいのは遊ぶって体験そのものだよ。写真も報酬と
She takes her vacationing. Very important.
まあでもオイラも同意見だぜ。一枚取ってさよならなんて適当すぎるぞ。
そうだよね。すまない。そうするともう少し待ってくれるかい？できるだけ早く何とかするからさ。
どれくらい待てばいいんだ？
それはなんとも。
なんとも。じゃあ私たちが手伝ったら？
え？
ザブザブ湾の他のアトラクションも人手が少ないみたいだった。竜のスタッフも明らかに疲れてる。メインアトラクションに何かあったからみんなここにヘルプに入って修復作業に当たってるんじゃないのか。内部の事情を公表できないのは分かってる。別に困らせるために聞いてるわけじゃない。むしろその逆だ。私の仲間は皆優秀だ。人助けが好きで、少し前にはみんなでイクトミフェリーとランニングアシャのテストも手伝った。手伝わせてくれれば事態はより早く解決するかもしれない。
おお、条件を出しつつも理解を示す。チャンスか。一体どうやって
I have a teapot spirit that can make things.
まさかこっそり木の上から盗み見してたん
Could
じゃない
that help? I've got acceleration potions, so it makes them instantly.
俺たちは本当に手伝う。
Just give me the blueprints. We'll take care of it.
問題があるならみんなで力になるよ。
竜の状態まで悟られていたとは素直に話した方が良さそうだ。現在の状況だけどテストプレイでキラキラスライダーがペイントされていない箇所だらけだと発覚した。スピリットウェイの上から色を塗らないといけないもんで施工難易度が高くてね。リゾートのグランドオープンに影響を与えないようアトラクションを一時閉鎖して取り急ぎ修理してる。
So it needs a new paint job. Okay.
そんなの私の手にかかればちょちょいのちょいだよ。塗料はどこにあるの？一発で全部塗ってきてあげる。
それって
この顔を知らないか。こいつはウモジャのムアラニだ。
ムアラニ？ムアラニ？ムアラニって六英傑のあのムアラニかい？
I don't know anything about 6 heroes, but sure, why not? brought a special paint that colors anything that passes it by. Okay. How does this work? Oh. She's riding a shark.
早く装置を起動してください。英雄が来ますよ。
コホラビ食べられちゃう。おお、トンネルの中すっごく綺麗。
What? Huh? She's got 2 out of 3 fish charged? I don't understand. This would probably run a lot smoother if I had known what this character was and how they worked before we started.
夏のビーチみたいなキラキラ光る完璧な黄色。涼しくてしっとりした海風
I feel like they definitely took some inspiration from the Sonic games with this area. Oh, we got 88%. I guess that's good enough, right? You ever see Sonic Colors? You should see Sonic Colors sometime. Some of the areas in it are fantastic. It's like a decade-old game now, too. It was for the original Wii, I believe.
すっごく綺麗だ。さすがナタの六英傑だな。サーフボードが飛び出していった後、ファイモンからお前の話を聞いた。すごすぎて。
Go back, get 100%, you say. I could try.
ありがとう。なんかテンション上がってきちゃったな。温泉パーティーでも開きたい気分。うわあ、みんな見て。ザブザブ湾のスタッフが集まってきた。あんなに頑張ったんだから、みんなきっと音楽とパーティーを楽しみにしてるんじゃない？
違うと思うな。
え？
英雄ムアラにサインを送れよ。
Wait a minute, were you using lead-based paint this whole time? What have you done? Now we have to strip it all off before repainting!
人が増えないうちに写真撮っとこう。自信に満ちた明るい笑顔で海の景色と自分のラッキーカラーに思いを馳せて3、2、1、コホラニュー。
Okay.
ラッキーな一日だね。
Well now. 15? No way! It couldn't be. You lie. There's no way. Oh, we still got the ridge. Really? That long ago? My gosh. That one just feels... There's areas that just feel and sound so awesome in that one. I don't understand why they didn't make more Sonic colors. They turned right around and then fell on their face again. To me, that should have been the model that future Sonic games should have followed. But, you know, they seem to want to try different things all the time, I guess. Stupid things. I shouldn't criticize developers for trying to be creative, but man, I would have loved more games like that one. Hello, what's this? You know, I think your hit points are independent from my 4 characters. What are you doing? You're supposed to walk up walls. That's like your whole thing. Oh, this is a little more difficult than... It's awesome. Robotnik's monologues during it over the loudspeakers, yeah. There was a remake on the Switch using, of all things, they licensed it out to somebody. And they used Godot, actually, to make it. Come on, get down, get down, get down! Finally. Ah! It released in a very unacceptable state. If you don't get the patches that fix everything, it's pretty bad. With the patches that fix everything, it's fine. Okay, come on, get... Oh my gosh. Come on. No. Oh, fork. Alright. I missed one. Where did I miss one? Uh-oh. Where did I miss one? There it is, right at the start. What a generous amount of time you gave me for this challenge. Might I inquire where the prize went? Let me guess, it's over there, isn't it? Then I gotta get out to that island. Kinda, yeah. It's our mountain goat. There's the prize. Yeah. Oh, a fishing spot, huh? Alright, so this is the third big event. This is the one I was most interested in of the set. Yeah. Uh-huh. I've been outsmarted by cardboard signs. Cardboard cutouts have outwitted me. Oh no. Oh no, they self-destructed. I was gonna paint his hat, but he got away too quickly. Are you harassing that paint monster? I'm gonna end up leveling up my world doing this place. And then the rest of the game's gonna be harder. Ah. Oh well. Let's see. What else we got here? Don't let him see red. I mean, it'd be easier just to hit him with my sword a whole bunch. Is that a little ribbon on his horn? Wow, this thing goes right up even the thinnest of trees without an issue. This thing's insane. One bald, one with an eye patch. Really? You know, that does sound very Hideo Kojima, actually. You guys didn't mind what was going on over there with the bull? No? Well, now. This should be interesting.
勇敢な冒険者のみんな、パイン町へようこそなぷ。年に1回のパインナイトを楽しむっぷ。
おお、結構雰囲気が作り込まれてるな。
こんにちは。
ナナシアンぷ。
ナナシアン、パイン町へはどう行けばいいんだ？準備していった方がいいものがあるか？
It's down the shaft. It's elevator time.
いい質問なぷね。さては経験豊富なベテラン冒険者ぷ。ここを下っていけば美しい町パイン町に着くなぷよ。必要なのは自信と優しい心と困難に立ち向かう勇気なぷ。ぷぷ小さなお客さんもいるなぷね。何かあるといけないからこの子はカバンに入れておいてほしいっぷ。
Stuff it your pet in a sack. Oh, okay. Sure.
これで問題ないっぷ。間もなく冒険の始まりっぷ。勇敢な冒険者たちが楽しい夜を過ごせますように。
All right, the ride's about to begin. Fasten your seatbelts. Where is it? How annoying. Oh well. There's something oddly charming about all of this props and stage front stuff.
おお、洞窟の中はこんなに広かったんだな。街もよくできてるぜ。
Yeah, I suspect this town might be bigger than Mondstadt, actually.
これってお尋ね物のポスターか？
1、10、100、1000、万。10万、100万、500万ボラだ。うわ、何か襲ってきたぞ。
美しき我が故郷パイン町へようこそ。
びっくりした。
パインナイトのために来たのだろう。今年は残念だが中止になるかもしれん。
何があったの？
少し前にロチティリの悪党どもが村を襲って財産を奪っていったのだ。未だに町に居座って私たち全員のボスになると言い張っている。
ひどいな。そんなの応じちゃダメだ。
Just all going along with it.
長い話になるが、バーで一休みしながら聞いてくれないか。遠いところから来て疲れているだろう。
I have not seen Bennett's Bizarre Adventure. All right. We have hit points.
調停者の出番か。
A healing point. I see. Oh no, they got a hit. Oh, am I supposed to shoot it? The healing point? I don't have to match color with the hat. Oh shit. We're losing. Hold on, I need to heal. Alright. On we go! To fight our mustachioid villains. I hope these rails are solid. A gunslinger, you say? Ryota Osaka? Also played Marco from Attack on Titan. Huh. Maybe he became the bandits. Maybe the renowned gunslinger turned villain. You notice that there's not a single character present complaining and rolling their eyes? That's how you know this wasn't made by Western developers. No one is being sarcastic. They're all just playing along with it.
毎回オイラたちが潜入するときも助っ人がいたらいいのにな。
保安官が潜入中だ。まだ撃つな。気が熟したら伝える。一気に行くぞ。私は左を片付けるから右を頼む。とりあえず待機だ。用意。撃て。
Oh, there we go.
悪くない。だが少し遅かったな。足が止まった。敵がいるみたいだ。そっちの瓶を撃ってくれ。敵をおびき寄せないと。
What do you want me to do to draw them out of their hiding places? Ah.
かかったな。さっきと同じ感じで行くぞ。合図を待ってくれ。用意。撃て。よし。
Alright. They found a way to make an escort mission charming and fun.
ちょうどいい。旅人、どっちが多くの手下を倒せるか勝負だ。煽ってるわけじゃない。これはククリュウを呼ぶ音で援護が必要という意味なんだ。相手が手強そうだったからつい鳴らしてしまった。私の負けだ。銃の扱いがうまいな。どこで練習したんだ？連射のコツを教えてやろう。今後役に立つかもしれない。
まずい。
Oh. Rapid fire?
喋ってる間にモコモコラジオ保安官が捕まっちまった。
追うぞ。
She's already hacked the cannon. She's like, nah, this isn't hard and this isn't easy enough. Let me cheat. We need to heal.
こいつらが例のよそもんだな。ボス、気をつけてください。銃を持ってますぜ。銃を持ってるだ。そんなことくらいでビビりやがって。恥ずかしくねえのか。来いよ。目立ちたがり屋の野郎ども。どっちが早いか勝負だ。
A quick draw contest against a bandito, huh?
どうなったんだ？
逃げられた。
避けたってこと？
いや、最初から撃ち合うつもりじゃなかったみたいだ。挑発して隙を作って逃げるつもりだったんだろう。
あれだけ大口叩いておいて恥ずかしいやつだな。やば、出口が塞がれてる。どうすればいいんだ？何かからくりでもあるのか？
Fire magic.
峡谷の下に檻がたくさんあるぞ。みんな、まずは人助け。
Set everything on fire. If fire isn't the solution, you're not using enough of it. No, that's not where the key is, huh? What? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, huh? I don't know, man. I don't see tourists getting in a fight with these two. This doesn't seem normal. Alright, key acquired. Well now. You're free. Your uncanny way of moving around. Alright, let me see. Ah, here we are. There you go. Should be more of them to free, right? Excuse me. Oh, okay. Okay, we're unstuck. That was bad. Yeah, that's better. Oh no, the sheriff has fallen. What a development.
なあ、ここって昔例のガンマンがいた場所なんじゃないのか？
細かいことは後だ。私の後ろに下がれ。気を抜くな。
You're purple. Are you hanging onto the ceiling? Boy, peeling the shield off of you is difficult. Alright, your shield's finally broken. You turned into some kind of weird eyeball, huh? I kind of wanted to see what its drops were, though.
よし、魔物は一掃できた。もうアビスの気配はなさそうだ。怪我はないか？
腕をちょっとかすったけど痛くはないな。ああ、悪いな。心配させて。
よかった。
でもおかしいよね。つまりヒルチャールレンジャーは役者だったとしてもアビスの魔物が出てくるなんてありえないよ。
ああ、アトラクションとしてはありえないな。
オイラたちが入ってきた道も塞がれちゃったぞ。魔物が現れるまでは何もなかったのに。
まさか俺の不幸にみんなを巻き込んじゃったのか？
そんな風に考えるな。アビスの魔物が現れる理由は様々だ。人や物に引き寄せられたという可能性もある。災いを招いたかもなんて考えても仕方ない。リスクを排除するのが先だ。まだ洞窟の外の状況もつかめてないしな。
それもそうだな。よし、じゃあ俺が先導するよ。
その役目は渡せないな。
It'd be pretty bold if after this event, the island gets destroyed and turned into a post-apocalyptic state.
先に外の状況を探ってくる。また後で落ち合おう。
でも洞窟はまだ。
下がってくれ。
Wait, what?
まだ準備が。
本当に早いな。
A flying motorcycle gun.
これで出れるな。お？何見てるんだ？
Whoa! Oh my gosh, this is a lot! I noticed Marcani's gone another night without sleeping. I'm afraid he's trying to figure out how to break the truth to his friends. Naturally, I know where he's coming from. It's troubled me for many days as well. As his... as his wife... As one of the first members of his team. I can still see the past when I close my eyes. Like it happened yesterday. Rumors spoke of a young man traveling from place to place, seeking kindred spirits in the form of an adventuring team. Out of curiosity, I found a vantage point from which I could catch a glimpse of him, but nobody cared. For some brash upstart from the collective of plenty, so there were few people around him, leaving me as the most conspicuous spectator. His speech wasn't bad. He wasn't the sort who loved to flatter others, and his words were simple and sincere. He believed in himself and his goal, like a wildfire, brave and fearless. I can't recall all the details by now, but I know that his excitement infected me. Still, nobody applauded him, and no one spoke to him. Watching the noisy crowd leave him behind, the man merely smiled and sighed. Then he bent down to pick up his backpack. It looked like he didn't plan on staying. Maybe I should try my luck with the Flower Feather Clan, he said. I was worried that he'd be disappointed. After all, we are the masters of the Night Wind and not exactly adventure seekers. He looked over his shoulder to me, and I saw no trace of dejection in his eyes. He thanked me with a smile, his resolve unshaken, as if the cold shoulders were merely brambles by the roadside, and every hardship just an interlude on his grand adventure. How can someone live life with a spirit so fiery and clear? I've always been curious about lifestyles that differ from mine. Later, Chaco joined us, and then Anja from the People of the Springs. I still remember that extraordinarily hot summer. Anja suggested holding a bonfire party, and we practically leapt into getting it ready. The joy of meeting new companions and anticipation of setting out for future adventures combined had us drinking more than our fair share. When it was time to name our adventure team, the suggestions were about as coherent as you'd expect. After someone tossed out victorious scorching halberds, Mikani raised the suggestion of Tekpalt's flint blades. Anja asked why we didn't want a grander name, and Mikani responded by saying that his dream was not to become a hero, and so he needed no such ceremony. That shocked us all, and we sobered up, slightly sobered up. Mikani went on to explain that this land had no shortage of heroes, and so what he wanted to do was forge a path for future generations to take, allowing embers of the future to glow and shine. Tekpalt's flint blades, the inheritance of embers. It was a beautiful name and full of meaning. Nowadays it seemed to describe us perhaps too well. We were the ones who wanted to spread the name of the flint blades, but that dream's yet to come true. Once... Oh, shit! Oh no, I pushed a button. Oops. I don't know if I can pull that back up to finish reading it.
私もこの情報だけじゃまだ何もわからないな。とりあえず気に留めておくことにして先に進もうぜ。ベネット、大丈夫か？
ああ、大丈夫だ。アトラクションのものは動かさない方がいいよな。
そうだな。
よし、じゃあ行こう。
There we go. Once we had our child, we were the first to turn back. For the friends who trusted us and accompanied us on our adventures, thus far our decision was undoubtedly a selfish one. But as parents, what could be more important than protecting our child? After all this time together, we already sense what our friends' answers will be. It does nothing to dull the guilt within. Saying farewell has never been an easy choice, least of all for our leader. Or perhaps this is just another adventure for us. Right now, it's my turn to give Makane courage, after he did the same to me in the past. Our friends said they knew this day would come. They teased us for a while, but my heart doesn't feel as heavy anymore. Makane looks to be in better spirits too. Anja suggested organizing a final farewell trip so we could enjoy one last holiday together. That's just like her. She knows how to keep everyone happy and doesn't want to leave us with any regrets. It's time to get busy again. Aside from all the packing, I'd like to prepare some special gifts for my friends. Oh right, I should find a new album so I can store more pictures from our travels. They've been talking about the camera like it's a recent Fontaine invention. So how old could that be? Is this the path I'm supposed to take? Oh, no, I'm not allowed to go that way. Maybe this is the way it wants me to go.
あれはアシャ。パイン町にアシャがいていいの？
ダメなんじゃないか？入り口のスタッフにはアシャをカバンに入れろって言われたぜ。
変だな。何を見てもおかしいって感じるようになってきたぞ。チャスカが倒した命テリがあちこちに転がってる。少なくともアビスの魔物じゃなくてよかったな。
Boss villain?
保安官の末路を見てもまだ追いかけてくるだな。俺さんお前たちの粘り強さを甘く見てたようだ。面白い。このボスチョコタスの名を知るのにふさわしい。はい。お前たち仕事だ。
おとなしく負けを認めろ。ボスチョコタス。
Slow-moving rail shooter of doom.
悪役っぽいね、パイモン。
I kind of don't want it to end. I feel like I should stop shooting the boss so we can see all of it. Much better than Strong Bad's River Ride. This is the run Homestar Runner should have paid for.
ここがあいつらのお宝の隠し場所か？お前ら手を挙げろ。
Yes, Do you know the way? It's a 6-shooter. That's why we have 6 bullets that keep recharging. They reload instantly, so it didn't feel like there was any point to them. And then it's like, oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Well, that's just playing dirty. Of all the areas in this has been by far the most entertaining. This ridiculous ride is just the best. I don't know what's up with the weird note in the middle, but everything else. Maybe they just felt they needed to break the ride up with something. And there's at least one more fire eye here.
おとなしく降参するんだな。
すごい坂だ。登っているうちに髪が乾いちゃうぞ。あ、チャスカー、ボスチョコタスも。それと名前忘れたけど、なんとか。
もう一度言うが、これで最後だ。お前が撃ったら、他の誰かが軽率な行動を取ったら。
You're nowhere near the cliff, man.
お願いなプやめてほしいなプ
チャスカ、どうして動かないの？
つまり誰かが本来のスタッフにとって変わったってことか。
じゃあアビスの魔物もまさかレイジじゃなかったのかよ。
時間切れだ。俺様の忍耐力にも限度があるんだ。お前ら全員今すぐ下がれ。崖から離れろ。
冒険者たち、早くこの町から逃げるっぷ。僕のことはいいなっぷ。
Oh, is that her mechanic? Is that how her attacks work? Ending was a little confusing, but whatever.
アシャ。
ボスチョコタスは アシャたちだったの？
おめでとうなぷー。勇敢で正義感あふれる選択で悪事を働くボスチョコタスを倒したっぷ。
待て、まだ頭が追いつかないぞ。
私も芝居じゃないんじゃないかと疑っていた。ここへ来る途中アビスの魔物は見かけなかったが警戒は怠らなかった。いつもなら確かに撃っていただろう。もし人質に手を出されてもスピリットリボルバーに乗って人質を助け出せる自信はある。だが今回はアビスが関わっている。気を抜かず最悪の事態を想定しておく必要がある。だから私は旅人と同時に撃つことで悪役を倒すと人質を助けるっていう
Wait, did I
2
strike?
つの目標を同時に
Did
達
I?
成しようとしたんだ。
I didn't see that happen at all.
息を合わせる練習をしておいてよかったな。
今のところ異常があったのはあの洞窟だけだ。
魔物を倒せば大丈夫なんだよね。
ああ、
ごめんなさい。みんなが何を言ってるかよくわからないけど、洞窟ってここのアトラクションのことっぷ？
そうだよ。保安官が倒れてた場所の近くに中に冒険者の拠点がある洞窟があったでしょ。
本当っぷか？そこには洞窟なんてないなぷよ。見間違いじゃないなぷ？
絶対そんなことない。俺たちは魔物の襲撃を受けた後、確かに冒険者の手記を読んだんだ。あ、それにほら、俺の腕に傷が残ってる。まさかこれが証拠になるなんてな。
おかしいっぷよ。お客さんにはパイン町の雰囲気を楽しんでもらわないといけないっぷ。
確かにその通りだな。どうしよう。なんか急に背筋が。
Well. That was fun. Alright. Well. It's all just like cardboard. I love it. We're gonna poke around and do whatever other things there are that need doing, and then we'll end for today. Alright, even more fire eyes. Oh, I see. Gotta fight with paint after all. Draw! Peace has been restored. Immediately starts blasting citizens. That's how we restore peace around here. Alright, is that the way we came in? Oh, hey, the sheriff's back. Between red and blue is one that always tells the truth. Between red and blue, one always tells lies. Catch him! Don't let him get away. Oh? Exile's pocket watch. Instructor's pocket watch. There's something over here. What's this? Pretty sure this is the way we came from. I'm positive. There's another one here. This place is enormous. Oh, hello. Gotcha. Oh, alright. Random rock monster, I'll play with you.
姿を見せ
もうええ
Now overheat and die. Three different seeds. Who expected a rock monster to be full of seeds? Uh-oh, are we stuck? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're free. Whew. Okay. Oh, we can turn into a fox. Huh? Oh, it's got like a gecko tongue. I think. Can't seem to run though. The moment I touched water, it undid the transformation. Good thing I could go up a wall so easily. this river goes all the way around, does it? Well, you know what? Maybe we should go all the way around.
アクセル全開。 止める勇気はあるか。
That's where that sun appeared when we defeated the bandit. Whoa. Gotcha. Well now. There's a path out over there. Wonder how many entrances there were into this underworld.
加速するぞ。
I think I was supposed to go this way.
止める勇気はあるか。
Ah, here we are. Carry
オイ
on.
ラたちはいいことをしたんだ。少なくとも町のリスクは排除した。また魔物に遭遇したとしても倒しちゃえばいいぜ。
Oh, hey, there's another one. Man, we got a lot of fire eyes here.
すっごく素敵な雰囲気だよな。パインチョ結構可愛いぞ。
Well, alright then.
やっと一息つけるね。オイラたちやっちゃいけないものをやっちゃったんじゃないか。ジェットコースターに乗ってる時みたいにドキドキが止まらないぞ。なんだよ。二人してまだ何か考えてるのか。
ああ、俺も冒険団の話は本当だと思う。ただかなり昔の話なんじゃないかな。例えばここにリゾートができる前とか。
お待たせナプ。みんな写真を撮るのを待っててくれたナプね。
こいつの鳴き声で思い出した。モラはどこなんだ。ボスチョコタスの懸賞金は500万モラだったぞ。
本当に渡すわけないだろ。毎回モラを払ってたらパイン町は大赤字だ。
その通りナプ。 渡すのは本物のモラじゃなくて500万って数字が印刷されたモラ
Paimon will be satisfied because it's chocolate.
でもチョコレートがまだできてないからのびのびバッジを配るっぷ。好きな商品と交換できるなっぷ。
ほらチョコレート欲しかったけど。
Yeah, you shouldn't have told her about the chocolate if you didn't have any. She said chocolate. The translation said cactus. What?
これで3つのメインアトラクションは制覇できたな。あとはキティ島だけか。とりあえず一旦休もうぜ。明日の朝には工事も終わってる。
Yeah, so that's true. After we rest, the only area left is... Actually, I haven't been to all of this island yet either. Something else to look forward to. But let's see what all we gotta get done now. I have 140 resin to dump, and it's Sunday, so I can go into any domain I feel like. Which one do we feel like? Well, let's consider. Let's see, weapons or talents. Probably should go for the weapon, right? Let's see what we need here. I need this stuff. I need that stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Alright. That seems like a good target. I do. I have stored up resin too. I'm not gonna run like a dozen of these right now, but we'll run one and then I'll do the rest sometime later today. I don't know what enemies I'm up against here. I sure hope they're vulnerable to ice and water, because this is my strongest hand. Yeah, getting her weapon to level up seems like a good plan. After Night Burst is triggered, all parties will deal an extra bit of damage. Okay. Oh.
みんなを守るから賑やかに行きましょう。
宴会に沈め。
You're a tough one, aren't you? It's been a while, but I have fought you before.
面白くなってきた。
無に着せ力よ。
Man, you are so durable. Just keep charging.
水圧剣。みんな頑張ってね。
Alright, we're just about ready.
リオナの特製ドリンクじゃ。カ ってきた。ミュージックスタート。
Full power. Well, I really hit you with everything I got, but man, it's gonna take a while to build up a move like that again. I'll get you with a full force wither, but alright, gotta charge up again. The next volley will dismantle you. Poke, 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 poke. Freeze. Alright. Oh, ow. It's over. And she's the one who has the level 80 sword. And it still takes her all that to win. Tough! There are much more oh, I'm sure there are. I know there are. So yeah, we're able to get as many as 3 of these off of a single trip. I'll definitely be able to upgrade her sword. Oh wait, it needs 2 other things as well. Well, I don't know about all that, but we have... I probably have all week before... Shoot, now that I think about it. Yeah, if I'm gonna do... I still can't finalize my schedule until I see stuff tomorrow. Alright, we're 49% done. And we have 79 days, so... This one only has 14 days. I get 2 more weekends to try to clear this. I gotta figure out how to access this stuff and get it all done in that time. I'm sure I can do that. I don't even know how to access this. A space and time for you. But I've got 37 days, so I'll keep focusing on this. Get through this stuff. And then, we'll figure out the rest from there. Alright. Let's see, I'll do that resin spend between streams. Oh, right. I'll take those, thanks. Yep. I'll get that one. Other ones I'll need to maybe do. I don't know. We'll see. What's she saying about the abyss? I do kind of want to go back to Japan. I want to finish that. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the teapot. Two minutes of leeway time, yeah. But I feel like I should be able to bring that thing down faster. Unfortunately, Team Skirk it's a little tricky to level her up further right now. Yeah. Probably the artifact set could be completely redone, but I'm not really working on artifacts yet. I don't know that upgrading any of these 3 really increases her DPS any. If I were to pick one, though, it would probably be Barbara to level up. Because I really don't think any of you would increase her damage any. I could probably make those happen. I don't know. But I do know I can up your sword a whole bunch. And I can level you up as well. If I can beat that one thing. We're working on it. You can be leveled up and unlock new powers. Hey, I should ascend this bow. You actually use slimes? Somebody actually uses slimes as a material. I actually found the slime user. Need to finish that. Oh my gosh, I might not get to that one. That one will likely expire before I get to it in that case. Alright, that should increase the power of her birdie. I can't level her up further without ascending her first. Well, we'll just be satisfied with the bird for now. I think during this event I don't think I'm going to encounter any big hard bosses, but if I do at the end, well, if I do at the end, then I'll just have to deal with it. Place down one furnishing set. Should that be my next goal? As I throw down objects, it increases a number. I think I want that number to be higher. I should probably fill the house with garbage too. Well, 2 easy ones. I still have quite a few I can do to gain XP, or trust, or whatever. Man, I just need to get to 6. I need that. The rest of it would be, I guess, fine, but this is the one we need. Oh well. There was another salesman I bought a cat from once, but he's been missing. I don't know where he went. This place is so junked up. Alright. I honestly can't think of anything else I gotta get done. The world is your canvas. Wait a minute. 2 of 5 currently. Okay. So I guess we'll end for here today. Oh wait, there's messages. You've got mail. Pass the luck? Was that a food item? I have 4,000 Primo Gems. That's not a whole lot. But I also don't have anything that I'm after right now. I'm pretty happy with my current set of stuff. Yeah, we'll do the event, then we'll focus on Inazuma, and then... Oh, who knows? I have 17 fire Oculuses. I also have 20 mermaid tears. I probably need to go gather fire agates from that mountain again, too. Oh, look, I have 6 entwined fates. Well, that's not nothing. Alright, anyway. I guess that's it for now. As I said, there'll be an announcement sometime in the next day or two. Tomorrow's RimWorld stream will be at the usual hour. And then, yeah, I'll have to make an announcement stream for what my schedule looks like going forward. And until then, until next time and every time, this is Hadrix signing off, and yeah, I forgot to do a raid yesterday. Let's do a raid. Seems most of the people that had been watching my Genshin streams didn't find the new time slot. Not too surprising. It's like 8 hours out of sync with the previous time slot. Alright. Here's one. I don't know who this is, but oh look, they're doing the same quest I was doing. They're just earlier in the event. Or maybe it's later in the event. I'm not sure. But here we go. Where did my my earbuds go? There they are.
Patrick, welcome in. Look at the raids. How was your stream? I already got that one.